My wife announced her pregnancy, but I'm sterile. She cheated, and I played along for months before confronting her with the truth. And she was more inclined towards marriage than I was. But just to make her happy, I agreed to it. Around a year ago, we started trying to have a baby again at my wife's insistence. We struggled a lot during the period that we were trying to conceive. Things got so bad for my mental health that I decided to go get myself tested. My wife had become mean during the time that we were struggling to conceive, and I tried to deal with her behavior, but it was just too much to bear. A few days after the test, I was told by the doctors that I was sterile. I've been trying to work up the courage to tell my wife that I was the reason we weren't able to conceive, but I was afraid of how she'd react. She'd already been so mean to me that I couldn't imagine her reaction when she'd find out that what she wanted was probably never going to happen with me. For days after I knew that I was sterile, she sat me down and told me that she had some really important news to share with me. I was extremely scared because I thought that she'd somehow found out about my sterility, but no. She wanted to tell me that she was finally pregnant. Thankfully, she was blissfully unaware of my true feelings and began to celebrate almost immediately. I didn't do anything about it for the next few days while my wife planned a full-fledged party to announce her pregnancy. I attended every meeting with her doctor, made sure she took all her vitamins on time, and was the best husband that one could ask for. Then, finally, a few days ago, my wife went into labor. I was extremely nervous because it wouldn't be in my situation, but I put that all aside and took her to the hospital all by myself. Her parents had to drive for an hour to get to the hospital, so we had some time to ourselves, and that's when I chose to drop the bomb on her. Once she was safely inside the room, I told her that I was going to go out and call her neighbor so he could be here for her. She looked taken aback and stuttered a bit while saying that there was no need for that, and she didn't want a stranger in the room while giving birth. So I smiled back at her and showed her the results of my fertility test along with the divorce papers, since I'd filed for divorce just a few days before her due date.